Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hey guys, it's JK95 here. Tonight I want to give you a heads up about something I saw on TV recently. So tonight we are going to be talking about Tucker Carlson and his new documentary miniseries Patriot Purge. What is Patriot Purge, you may ask? Well, to put it plainly, Patriot Purge is a documentary miniseries by Tucker Carlson that peddles the idea that the January 6th Capitol attack was a false flag operation by Antifa and the FBI to make Trump supporters look bad, and he's also peddling the idea that the left is going to be coming after right-wing Americans and putting them in like Guantanamo Bay and subjecting them to the same treatment that Muslims got after 9/11 and like etc etc. I find this documentary's miniseries to be complete and utter bullshit. Anybody who's seen the news coverage of the Capitol insurrection should know that this was not a false flag attack. This was completely on Trump and his supporters. But Tucker Carlson is a man who once called Paris Hilton and Britney Spears the two biggest white whores in America. I find that to be very, very misogynistic, and also back in the 2000s he made some nasty comments about the people of Iraq, calling them semi-literate primitive monkeys who don't use toilet paper or forks, and that they should just shut the F up and obey. And those comments were made on a radio show called Bubba the Love Sponge. I kid you not. Like, seriously, what kind of real investigative journalist associates with somebody named Bubba the Love Sponge? I didn't think so. And on top of that, Tucker Carlson also thinks that Afghan refugees are part of a plot by the Democratic Party to change the election demographics in their favor, accusing the refugees of being purposefully resettled into swing states and swing counties in order for those counties to switch Democrat in the elections. But who said that the refugees were going to be voting Democrat? I've been around people from the Middle East for the past 7 years now, and if anything, people from the Middle East tend to be socially and culturally conservative, which culturally and socially they tend to line up more with the Republican Party. Although fiscally, I think they would line up more with the Democratic Party, and I do believe that the Afghan refugees probably will vote Democrat if the Republicans continue on their path on being the party of white supremacy. Because Tucker Carlson, he is a no good POS who peddles all this stuff for ratings and money. And honestly, I think that the world will be better off with his show off the air. Carlson's show on Fox News is now like the most watched news show in America, and that's sickening. Part of the reason why Tucker Carlson has a job in the first place is because so many Americans, I don't know about the majority, but I'd say probably about 50% think just like him. And Like I said before, anybody who's seen footage of the Capitol insurrection should know that it wasn't a false flag, and that I think Tucker Carlson is projecting when he's peddling the idea that the left is gonna start subjecting right wingers to the post 9/11 treatment. If anything, he's got the parties reversed. It's the right that wants to subjugate the rest of this country, and Tucker, I think he was at one point. I think he was going to had a divorce/custody thing in court, and he admitted that like nobody should take his show seriously or something like that. And also, I think Alex Jones did the same thing, and like this Patriot Purge documentary miniseries is something you'd expect from people like Alex Jones, Paul Joseph Watson, Steve Bannon, Stefan Molyneux, Richard Spencer, etc., etc. But this is something that no mainstream news network should ever air. And even though I found out that this miniseries is premiering only on Fox's private streaming network, which you have to get a subscription for, but still, this kind of programming should not stand. Fox News has been a blight on the journalism industry since 1996, when they first got established, which, believe it or not, I'm actually a year older than Fox News. But Tucker Carlson needs to just shut the hell up, and just he needs to just go away. I don't have much else to say about this whole Patriot Purge documentary series, but I will not be watching it. I don't watch Fox News or let alone Tucker Carlson. And now I'm a little worried that Tucker Carlson's going to run for president and win. Because so many Americans, and not just Americans, but so many Westerners think just like him. And I'd be willing to bet, I'd be willing to believe that Tucker Carlson is secretly fully vaccinated against COVID, in spite of him peddling the anti-vaxxer and anti-masker and COVID denial theories. I don't have a whole much else. Well, that is it for tonight, folks. This is probably going to be my last video for a while, since I've been preoccupied with school. I have homework I need to do, schoolwork I need to do. But stay tuned this Thanksgiving, since I'm probably going to be doing a Thanksgiving special where I talk about the real history of Thanksgiving and why I see it as a negative holiday that celebrates conquest and genocide. But more on that when Thanksgiving comes around. That's it for today, folks. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. JK95 here. Peace out.